Welcome everybody to part 3 of Elimination Chamber. Let's show you what we still got in store for you tonight. We have the WWE Universal Championship match, Damian Priest, Seth Freakin Rollins. Also, we have the tag team street fight between the New Day and the D'Angelo family. Also, we have the women's title Elimination Chamber matchup being Tiffany Stratton's WWE Women's Championship. Also, the WWE United States Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Ilya Dragunov. We also have the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup between the Creeds and the Street Profits. Also, we had that Women's World Championship match, Io Sky versus Bayley. We have the main event, the Men's Elimination Chamber match. We still don't know who's going to be filling in Duke's position. That's what is in the main event. The winner gets to take on the WWE Universe Champion at WrestleMania. But anyways, up first, we have that WWE Women's Tag Team Championship matchup. And, well, you know, the Rock's supposed to appear, but he didn't exactly appear last time for the SmackDown tag match. I mean, Jimmy and Solo ended up winning still, so, I mean, maybe it's one of those things that it's, I don't know, maybe it might be luck, I don't know. Anyways, Nia Jax going out here. They're coming out separately with Tamina. I don't see the Rock behind her. So maybe the Rock might come out with Tamina. I don't know. I was making all these questions last time when Jimmy and Solo were going out, and then I was like, nope. Maybe when the championship thing's coming out, nope. Maybe mid-match, nope. Maybe at the end of the match, nope. Didn't happen. So I don't quite know where the Rock is. But maybe he might show up for this match. Maybe he's just late to the show. You know, Rock's a busy man. Maybe he was just late. Maybe he'll make it to this one. Maybe he's currently driving his car right into the arena right now, and he won't make it by the time the match starts. And I mean, of course, because it's the title match of this style, it means Samantha's not going to talk for a while. So it means I'm going to talk for every entrance from start to finish. Jeez, I'm definitely out of my paycheck tonight. Not that I get one. Anyways, Tamina out here to make up the Bloodline part of the team, but the Bloodline, yeah. I mean, the women's part of the Bloodline, but I ended up saying the Bloodline first. So the Bloodline part of the women. Does that make sense? Still? I don't know. Anyways, Tamina out here. It's been a while since Tamina's had a pay-per-view match that isn't like a Royal Rumble style match, so looking to make the most of it tonight is Tamina. I think she's going to do just that against Nia Jax. Anyways, out comes the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Here they are. Jacy, Jayne on the left, Thea, Hale on the right. They've been your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions all the way since Payback, which was the pay-per-view after SummerSlam, so that was back in September. The first week of September, if I'm not mistaken, the first Sunday of September. So now that we're here at Elimination Chamber, only 6 weeks away from the final week of April, 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. That's a long way holding that title. On those titles, sorry, of course, beat Shayna and Zoe to get those titles. Didn't think that Shayna and Zoe were going to be beaten. These two managed to do it. And they're holding on to those tag gold ever since. Anyways, now... Oh, wait, no, we're not quite there yet. I was about to say, Samantha's going to be talking now. A little early. We first got to, of course, show you what they are fighting for. These beautiful graphics of those women's tag team champions. Now, I get to finally hand it over to Samantha Irvin.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Nia Jax and Tamina. And their opponents, the team of Jacy, Jayne,
Well, I enjoyed that break anyways. And of course, did the little formalities there. Now talking about another formalities. They got to hand those women's tag team championships over to our referees. It's going to be for the last time. Sure, Thea and Jacy hope not, but can the Bloodline go 2 for 2? No, we haven't got to match 3 yet, but you know, 2 for 2 currently. Because like I said, Jimmy and Solo were able to beat Supersonic Duo for those SmackDown tag team titles. Can Nia and Tamina follow in the same footsteps as Jimmy and Solo? Let's find out. Yeah, Jacy Jayne wants nothing to do with her. I don't blame her. Jeez. I've got to question it, just like I was doing with Supersonic Duo. Are the champs 100%? They've been dealing with the attacks for like the month and a half now from Nia and Tamina, and just in general. And then that handicap match that happened in the main event. No, not the main event. It was the penultimate match. Sorry, on SmackDown. The 6-man between Supersonic Duo, Ilya Dragunov against Kevin Owens, Karrion Kross, and Shinsuke Nakamura was the main event. The penultimate match was the handicap match, where they had to go 2-on-3 against Rhea Ripley and the previous women's tag team champions, Shayna and Zoe. They barely was able to beat Shayna and Zoe in regular 2-on-2 competition. Yellow needing Rhea Ripley as well, adding to that. Very, very, very difficult, and somehow they managed to pull it off with a quick roll-up on Zoe Stark. But they got their asses handed to them after that. And then finally Nia and Tamina came down to pick the bone, pick the pieces. And I've got to question the status of their health. And Thea Hale maybe looking to do what she did to Zoe Stark. 1, 2. I mean, it's difficult to roll up, but roll them nonetheless. Jeez, Thea, just trying to find any way to fight through this, get any of that chance advantage you can get. Like I said, but we're definitely walking into this. Jeez, these two not 100%, but unlike Jimmy and Solo, who got, they had some matches. Sure, there were handicap matches against Chase U, against Andre Chase and Duke Hudson respectively. Like each 2-on-1 match against both of them, which is part of the reason why Duke Hudson isn't here. And they've been brawling with them too, not only, and also been brawling with not only Supersonic Duo, but also Ilya. They got so much more, like, fight and match preparation. Like, they got some rust off. Like, when was the last time Tamina or Nia Jax wrestled here in the WWE? When was the last match? They've had a few brawls. You've got to question, like, just proving there. Nia didn't quite do that there. She's kind of rusty. She's not going to be there. Looking like she's letting Thea get to Jacy Jayne. But, like I said, Jacy just stopped dead in her tracks. I don't know. Maybe it might not be too big of a factor. I don't know. You've got a question there, like polishedness, if that's quite the right way of saying it. Where Thea and Jacy, they've been wrestling most weeks, or like they've been here, like I said, defending the title at least once a month type situation. They, like I said, they were in that handicap match. That's at least a little bit of wrestling, even if it did end kind of quickly. Hey, Jacy Jayne, that's the kind of more roll-up that Thea went for. At least I think she bridged forward instead of backwards, but either way, Jacy Jayne just trying to end this match quickly and desperately. It's Nia Jax just going to work. But like I said, there's only a levelness to the polishedness. They're still both brute and very dominant. And against two women that aren't 100%, you got to question if it's going to play a big enough factor for Jacy and Thea. I'm sure Jay and Thea are hoping that it will. No, anyways. Possibly this may be the first time Nia and Tamina are teaming up with each other, or it's at least been a while since they've teamed up with each other. Thea and Jacy, like I said, they've been teaming up with each other a lot over the past season. Jayne gets whacked back down. Thea, she's trying to fight out. Now he's kind of trapped over Jacy a little bit. And now Thea's broken free, going for that combo now. Oh, Nia Jax drops her down. Thea Hale's getting all fired up. She's trying to get the crowd behind her. She hasn't got Chase. She hasn't got Andre Chase and Duke Hudson to motivate her, to push her, to give her advice. So she needs that from the crowd instead here tonight. Getting that, just the motivation, getting the belief, getting the faith that they have in her. But, and Jacy, but no. Nia Jax stopping all that from happening. There's Nia now. They're sending Thea into the corner there. Jeez, the shot right to the midsection. Tagging in Tamina now. They're stomping now. Jeez, has this everybody been in now? I think there's everybody in now. Everybody has been a legal participant in this match. On Thea Hale, the corkscrew neck breaker. Jeez, busting that one out. Yeah, they kind of out of nowhere almost. Covers 1, 2. Tamina. Oof. I think that's exactly what Thea Hale needed there. That's probably boosted her right back into the match here. We're just trying to bring down the scales a little bit. Oh, look, it's to maybe tap Tamina out here with a Kimura right here. But no, Nia Jax with the drop kick. Surprised Thea Hale's not sent to the other side of the universe right now. But geez, she's fighting. Maybe Nia didn't quite get a good enough connection. Just sending Thea Hale, just bouncing out of that corner. Jeez. Nia's done the damage at least. Oh, it does not look like she's done. Jeez, just clotheslining down Thea Hales. Tamina's going to go to work on Jayne right now. As Thea's been sent back in, and Jayne with a back suplex being done to her on the apron. Oh, jeez, Nia, not like that, jeez. Oh, I'm glad we can't see that face just being ricocheted. Oh, jeez, I think Jayne's going to be out for a little bit. And Thea just trying to save her partner from taking any more damage, and Thea has been bounced off the thing. I think Jacy's come to a little bit. I don't know. I can't question on any concussions or being a bit woozy. And jeez, just landing on the apron again. Jeez, but Jacy, she's finding a way. That's that champion's resilience. I think maybe some would argue that it's mainly more Thea Hale pulling the weight, but Jayne's proven that she can hang. It's Thea Hale clotheslining down to Tamina. Jeez, oof, the champions are fighting through this adversity, fighting through the toughness that Tamina and Nia Jax are given to them. As Thea, jeez, oof, I don't quite know what that was. Maybe some motivation. I don't know. Maybe she wants to get the pain to make her feel more alive. I don't know. Just fire her up. And Thea Hale, jeez, oh, gets out of the way of that one. I don't know what's this with Thea. Nia, jeez, oh, whatever it is, hasn't gone well. Their headbutts her Thea Hale. And Tamina's back up. But Thea Hale picks the leg, the dragon screw, ascending Nia down. And tags in Tamina. Sorry, not Jayne, sorry. I believe this is now every combination is done. Jeez, Jayne gets that enziguri. No. Getting that kick to the gut. Jacy the boot down. Oh, we're taking it so lackadaisical. Yeah, go for those more faster shots. You need them. Take every chance you can get to have a shot. Oh, Jayne putting down Tamina. Jeez, Dolph going to the cover. 1, 2, rope break there. Jeez, just barely. Her fingers just rattling the rope, just barely making it there. Jeez. Oh, what a shot by Nia to the back of Jacy there. Jeez. Oh, and Tamina decks Jacy. Just sending her into the corner now. And a clothesline squishes Jacy into the corner. And like an uppercut chop thing. I don't even know what that's considered as. Oh, what a drop kick by Tamina. Jeez. Just turning Jacy just completely blind. Yeah, sure, that works. As now Tamina tagging in Nia Jax. At least you're going to use that power to send Jayne right into the corner at full speed. Jeez. Jeez. He's now just dominating down Jayne right now. Just working their way down and just trying to do the damage. Nia Jax has Jason up. And gets that military press drop. And Nia just, jeez. Instead of being so dominant right now, just having all the chance and all the power in the world right now, just dropping that elbow. Jeez. And Nia now, oh, picks up Jacy and gets that Alabama slammer. I mean, Thea is just trying to get Jacy just to motivate her over. And Nia just picking up Thea and just slamming her down. Jacy, oh, she's trying. Jeez, the shot back and the boot down. Jeez. Jacy just trying to pull herself up to the corner on a hip attack. Jeez, and shout out Rikishi. Nia, oh, hits the leg drop. Right on Jayne. Shot to Thea Hale. No, Thea Hale's firing back. Jeez, just there off there. Oh, and Nia just sends Thea flying. Jeez. Oh, but Jacy, she's come to. 1, 2. Oh, Tamina. Oh, sorry, Nia just barely gets out of there. Jeez, Jacy waiting for it. Waiting for Nia to get up. And, oh, no. Jeez, Nia gets out of harm's way, and what a shot down. Oh, but Thea's flying back off Tamina. Just send her into the stairs. And oh, Thea's gone flying again. Just barely getting back to her feet. Being sent into the corner. Out of headbutt. I think it's Nia's time to annihilate Jacy Jayne. Sits down for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the Bloodline go 2 for 2. Jeez. Oof. Clearly the damage been done to Thea and Jacy, the women's tag champs, before the matchup. Jeez, I mean, they would have been difficult opponents nonetheless with Thea and Tamina and Nia, but either way, we have new women's tag team champions.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax and Tamina, the Bloodline.
Well, like I said, the Bloodline goes 2 for 2 as Thea and Nia and Tamina. Just gonna get these names right. And your new women's tag team championship will have a title change in this match. Yeah, the WWE Universal Championship match up next. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. And yeah, again, I get the luxury of calling the entire entrance before Samantha starts talking. Just gotta love it, don't you? Anyways, out comes the challenger. Well, I mean, you could say this wasn't announced. This was kind of a challenge. Rollins challenged this man, Damian Priest, to a match on the second week on the build to Elimination Chamber. And well, why wouldn't you accept the Universal Championship opportunity there? You could argue maybe Damian Priest is one of those people that maybe could have questioned that, considering how desperately Balor wants to get back at Rollins and get that Universal title back on his shoulder after so many long years. Get 2 birds with 1 stone. And Balor wouldn't want that, even though he's in the Elimination Chamber and he already qualified for the Chamber before that. But knowing that Balor's in that Chamber tonight, and he very much well could be taking on the winner of this match at WrestleMania. He's just going to get through that Chamber. So it's questioning there about how all that could play out, all the possibilities, and if Damian Priest should have said yes or no. But obviously here you can clearly say he said yes. But it doesn't mean he hasn't had his issues with Finn since and prior. SmackDown tag title debacle. Balor just kind of gave up on the title so he could focus on the Rumble. And then just the whole situation where Balor made Priest lose to Kit Wilson. So Priest had to get 2 back on Kit. Yeah, it hasn't been doing too great for the Judgment Day, especially between Priest and Balor. But to be fair, Priest and Balor are in matches tonight, so it's not all awful. And one of those is a Universal title match. The other is a win against the Universal title shot at WrestleMania. So you can't argue that, you can't say that they're bad matches on the card, to say the least. Of course, out comes the champion, the visionary, the revolutionary, wants the future, and now is the now, the Messiah of wrestling. It is Seth Freakin Rollins, your WWE Universe Champion. Jeez, I had one job. Something's not there to announce an announcement right this second. I can't even do it. Jeez. This is why I'm not the announcer and why I'm the commentator instead. Jeez. Anyways. Seth Rollins out and letting everybody sing his song. Jeez. Anyways. Rollins is out here. Doing off that Universal Championship. Another guy that's wearing red. So is Priest. Why is everybody wearing red on this pay-per-view tonight? I don't know. Anyways. Rollins is out here, so let's do formality number 1 of 3. I mean, you can say the entrance is technically the first one, but that's not what I mean. And of course, the first one is showing you that lovely graphic of that WWE Universal Championship match. And I'm now going to hand you over to Samantha for the second formality of the match.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins!
Thank you, Samantha. And now for the third and final formality, Rollins has to hand that title over. I question, will it be for the last time? It was for Thea and Jacy. Will it be the same for Seth Rollins? Jeez, oof. He's like tied second place longest reigning champion. Well, technically he's second or third. I'm just not quite sure on who won their match earlier, but I believe Rollins and Balor opened the show as Night of Champions. That means he probably has like about an hour on Bailey currently. Of course, here we Dragon, the longest reigning champion, won it back at Backlash. We'll see him in action tonight against Roman Reigns, a man that Rollins knows very well, and also competed for that WWE Universal title for in a triple threat match at SummerSlam alongside John Moxley, who we haven't seen in a little bit, who also took on Ilya Dragunov for that United States title at one point. I would argue Rollins is the last one for Ilya Dragunov to take on at some point. In that Mox-Ilya match, Payback was amazing. And what a fight it was, possibly one of Ilya's toughest tests, if not the toughest. And he had an 8-man gauntlet match at SummerSlam. This man included in that matchup, Damian Priest was in that, and he also challenged for that United States title earlier on. Probably on I think it was on the Build Tonight Champions, if I'm not mistaken. Half a Judgment Day, over as challenged for that United States title. But JD challenged it for it twice. So is Priest and so is Dominic. They all challenged for it on the Build on many months to SummerSlam. But Dominic was the one that challenged for it while it was vacant against Ilya Dragunov. Priest challenged for it like a week later. And then JD challenged for it at Night of Champions. So, just leaves a new member, Carlito. Finn Balor, who couldn't care less because it's not Rollins. And then, of course, Rhea Ripley for obvious reasons. Jeez, Rhea, Rollins, jeez, Priest, checking him down though. We should be focusing too much on the United States title. We should be focused on the WWE Universal title. As of course, we are technically we are on the middle match of the pay-per-view. There were 13 matches for this card. This is match number 7. Jeez, as Rollins down that drop kick right to the back of Priest. Priest though sending Rollins against the ropes. Rollins countering that one. Don't know quite what that was supposed to be. But either way, it's worked out for Rollins, I guess, in the end. Balor told Priest not to mess with Rollins' mind games, because I think that's what we all believe, but that's what I believe. Rollins has only challenged Priest to mess with Balor. I believe Priest, other than Carlito now, so I don't believe he challenged for the title, but he was Priest was the last one before that challenge to be part of Judgment Day that hadn't challenged for that Universal title this season. JD did it when Rollins gave it to him out of frustration because he thought JD was the one attacking him. It was not. He was carrying Cross. He wouldn't originally give it to him weeks earlier because he was Balor's protege, so he wouldn't give it to him because he didn't think he deserved it for that pure reason. Though he quite happily gave one to Dominic. And Balor's challenged for that title twice. Once at Backlash, one at Night of Champions. The Backlash one ended in a draw. Night of Champions, Rollins walks out on top. Anyways, Rollins ascended Priest into that corner. Rollins the forearm to the face. Priest bring himself up. Send him into the ropes. Over. Side steps, gets that trip, and then the kick right to the chest. He's Priest feeling that one. Rollins running off the ropes. Knee smash. Leg drop. He's now surveying his opponent. Damian Priest and the super kick right to the head. He's going into the cover. One. Oof. I mentioned it earlier about the whole situation about Balor and Priest. That relationship is probably going to be going through Damian Priest's head no matter what. But I feel like knowing that Balor could be winning that Elimination Chamber match later tonight, I feel that's going to be playing in Priest's head right now. I think if anything, it's not going to mess with Rollins. Then maybe it might make him a little over cocky or a little over too focused on the mind games, maybe. But I feel like it's going to be playing a bigger part. Damian Priest, Jesus, driving Rollins' head right into that floor. You talk about mind games. I don't know if anybody knows an old an old signature move of Jon Moxley a long time ago. The original Dirty Deeds. 2 kick out there by Rollins. Jeez. Of course, Priest isn't as good as hitting it as Dean Ambrose. They look pretty devastating. They're not quite as devastating as Dean Ambrose hits it. Well, one now, Jon Moxley. That seems weird. Anyways, these 2 men, oof. I think these 2 are looking to trade some blows right now, jeez. Oof. Or Rollins counters that one, and he wants more. So Priest is going to attempt to give it to him. Oh no, Rollins counters. Jeez, what a shot. So, oh, and an enziguri. Priest basically on his feet to that point. Well, just showing some disrespect. Not that Priest knows it, but, you know. I'm sure Balor's watching this somewhere. I'm sure he could be warming up for his Elimination Chamber match, though he has still got the rest of the card to go. Like I said, this is the middle match. He's main eventing the show tonight. So he's got time. So I'm sure even if he didn't have time, even if his match was next, like, even if he was, like, had all his bones broken in the prior matchup, he would still be watching this matchup intently. Just moaning at anybody that tries to distract him. Probably wouldn't even let them distract him, to be honest. He probably wouldn't even be able to hear them. Be that focused on this. Jeez, that boot doesn't quite rock Rollins, but that kick does. I think, yeah, Priest is busted open, so is Rollins. I don't quite know when that happens. But jeez, that Priest one's looking a bit nastier right over that eye there. That might impair his vision. Impairing vision and going for that might not be the best idea, but it's worked out for Priest nonetheless. no to anybody watching. Do not attempt to dive anywhere while your vision is blinded. Like clouded. It's not good doing it on a full vision anyways. Don't try this at home type thing, but even especially when your vision's impaired anyways. Priest going for the roll up. Oh jeez, Priest letting it go. And Priest now going up the ropes. Bam! Like I said, Priest feels a bit more concentrated. Rollins feels a bit more spread. It doesn't do in Rollins' eyes too much. Like I said, it's more of a forehead cut, not an eye cut. Jeez, Priest gets that elbow drop. And like I said, a lot of red on this pay-per-view for whatever reason. Rollins brings down Priest, jeez. Rollins kicks the gut. Looking for a pedigree. Right, Priest. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Priest fires the shoulder up. Priest just pulling himself to the outside. Sending Priest down, has Rollins. Rollins just lavering it all up. Oh, jeez, what was that? I don't even know. I think he's meant to Priest to move either way. Priest has figured out Rollins, I guess, I don't know. Stomping away on that hand there. Sending Rollins back into the ring. He dropped to the back. He's just unloading right now, just dropping the knees repeatedly on the back of Seth Rollins. Priest looking to do the damage. Jeez, and another kick to the head. What's Priest got in store for Rollins? Another one. Just unleashing right now. Priest is getting into his groove. Like I said, he might have sorted out Rollins. Oh, but geez, Rollins is counted nonetheless anyways. The super kick, no, Priest counters. And a kick, no, Rollins blocks. And jeez, Rollins gets a shot. Priest going to return it. I think these 2 men are looking to trade blows once again. Jeez, that heavy shot by Priest. Jeez, I think Priest might have the heaviest shots right now, which is not good for Rollins. Jeez. Oof. Jeez, who's going to end up on top of this one? It was Rollins that ended out on top of it last time. Will it be Priest this time, or will Rollins be able to walk out on top of it again? No, Rollins asking for it again. So Priest just gives it to him. Jeez. What a shot down. Priest picks him up. Puts him down. The elevated flatliner. 1, 2. Oof. But I think Rollins is actually cutting their hairline there, it looks like. Jeez, it looks somewhere in their hair. I don't know, maybe it's just got the blood spread. Jeez, what a knee by Rollins. Jeez, Rollins with a knee strike. Rollins just going to work on that knee there. Well, I was one stun, wasn't exactly going to work, but you know, geez, that forearm there. Another forearm. And a sling blade. We know somebody that likes that combo very much, that both these two are very well known with. And Rollins now, what's he got in store for Damian Priest? He's thought about it. He's going for a knee. Right on that cut. Right on the eye. Jeez. And the face rape. Jeez. Oof. Oof. The elbow drop. I mean, I feel like a lot of people would say that Balor might be torn. He wants his friends, wants his tag partner, he wants his faction mate to win the WWE Universe title, sorry, but I don't think he's torn at all. I think he wants Rollins no matter what, 100%. He doesn't care who the other person who's trying to get that title is. He could be probably his own mother, for all he cared. He wants Rollins winning no matter what. You know what I mean? Anyways, oh, Rollins gets that elbow, kicks to the gut, and Rollins gets that curb stomp right to Priest. That's got to be it. Rollins goes for the cover. 1, 2. But Rollins lets go. What is Rollins doing? Rollins, I don't know why he's decided to let go of this. Is this him just trying to send a message to Finn Balor? I don't know. Dropping the knee right on that cut again, just trying to make it worse. I don't know. Jeez, Priest is rolling around in pain right now so much. What's Rollins got in store for Priest? Pulling him into that corner. Oh, Rollins, setting up that buckle bomb. Of course, that's the move that injured Finn Balor. It was more on the outside, but either way, it's the buckle bomb. It's the move that injured Sting as well. Very underrated, dangerous maneuver. Rollins, coup de grace by Rollins, sending a message to Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. Jeez, sending a message and a half by Rollins there. Buckle bomb into the coup de grace. Jeez, Rollins. Well, we have a title change in the first match of this part. Then we have a title retain. That's the 2 title matches for this part over with, but jeez. Rollins, nonetheless, gets the win here tonight over Priest.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
Wonder what Balor's reaction is going to be to Rollins winning with a coup de grace, but I think Balor's going to be happy nonetheless that Rollins is still Universal Championship now. All he's got to do is win that Elimination Chamber. Will he be able to do it, or will be one of the other 5 men? One of those 5, we do not know who it is. I'm sure Rollins will be watching that chamber to find out who he is once he gets stapled up. Anyways, let's have a look at the next matchup. It is, of course, the street fight, the 6-man street fight between the New Day and the D'Angelo family. This is Roman Luca Crusifino's first match on the main roster, and it's a street fight on a pay-per-view match. The final pay-per-view before WrestleMania. That's a hell of a debut, to say the least. I mean, the only ones that I can think of to that level is someone like a Ronda Rousey, whose debut match was at WrestleMania. Just debut match in the WWE, just wrestling in general. Alongside Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, which we of course saw Ronda Rousey tonight was not successful in her Women's Elimination Chamber match, and he said Women's Royal Rumble match. Then she wasn't successful in that in a month and a half ago either. But you know, it was Dakota Kai that walked away successful in that one. She'll challenge the Women's World Champion, and we'll find out about that later tonight. But we won't worry about that right now. As like I said, we have a street fight on the way, with a 6-man street fight between the New Day and the D'Angelo family. Luckily, because it's not a title match, Seth is actually going to do the announcements and the entrances and all that, and that stuff.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 702 pounds, Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Did I say introduction? I felt like I was just trailing off there. I wasn't quite sure the word I was trying to come up with there. Anyways, the New Day is out here. Jeez, it feels like it's been. It feels it's very rare to see these 3 competing as a trio. I think the last time might have been Survivor Series when they took on Imperium. And that was the last match we saw of Gunter in. Of course, he showed up the next night on Raw. No, sorry, SmackDown. and said that he was done for a bit. So he was going to go into exile and become better. So maybe the when we got to question their abilities, if they did that to Gunter, that was more Gunter's fault for trying to 3-on-1 the New Day, and that's why we call it doing a Gunter. Is losing a 6-man tag or a 2-on-2 tag or anything like that, even though you're fighting yourself. Why is that synchronization? But Woods and Kofi there, jeez. It proves why they're the tag team and not Big E, jeez. Anyways, now we've got to await their opponents. They're definitely making us wait right now. They're not paid for this match or something. Hello? Has somebody forgotten how to press a button? They should mind games. There we go, jeez. Here they come.
And at a combined weight of 708 pounds, Luke Cruz Fico, Channing Lorenzo, and Tony D'Angelo, the D'Angelo family.
Well, it's probably about time. We talk about how this match came about as the Angel family are out here in their trio form. Of course, the New Day, they've been working their asses off for the past many months, just trying to get those Raw tag team titles. They first had to deal with 8-10 Down Under, which they were able to do so, if I remember correctly. But then it felt like the 8-10 Down Under was still staying on them. But I believe as far as we're aware, that was actually the D'Angelo family hired by the Hurt Business to take out the New Day because they're worried about the New Day taking out the profits. Well, more Bobby Lashley in specific was doing deals with Tony D'Angelo. And well, yeah, it meant something. New Day was Warren Gate done for seamlessly for so much longer, even though there was no need. We didn't know about it at the time. Even got 2 or 3 stages of Hell match to end Fastlane. It was a hell of a series. The New Day ended up walking out 2-1. I did forget to mention the fact that Tony D'Angelo did get a stop sign to the face, maybe the upper chest. Big E squatting Luca Crusifino. Welcome to WWE. Welcome to the main roster, mate. Jeez. Suplex. As Tony's just receiving the favour to throw the stop sign to Kofi Kingston's face now. As Stack just unleashing on Woods. Those two had a bit of a rivalry. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, and then they had a little bit of a mini toss-up before Survivor Series when it felt like New Day felt like they were targeting them in a 4-way contenders match. So they had a little bit of a thing there. It didn't last too long, it was just a little bit. And then we found out when 8-10 returned after New Day seemingly got randomly attacked, and then the Profits got, the D'Angelo family got offered a title match by the Hurt Business out of nowhere. It wasn't anything like a mind game like we know Priest getting that offer thing was. And 8-10 Under return after the stipulation of their 2 out of 3 falls match where they were suspended until after the Rumble. They told them they weren't here for a fight, showed them the footage, and so these lot have been feuding ever since. And Stacks had 2 one-on-one matches with Woods because they've had a little bit of a feud. The first one ended up in Stacks getting out the win by cheating, using a weapon on Woods. And then Woods got the win the second time round, so that kind of did their little thing. And then they finally issued up this street fight. No, that was in between the 2 one-on-one matches actually. And it was like 2-on-2, but no, Tony was like, no, we'll do 3-on-3. I'll find them, man. I'll get this contract signing arranged for next week. We had the contract signing. Who was it that was the lawyer in that one? It was good old Luca Crusifino. Yeah, the D'Angelo family's lawyer. And we found out he was going to be the 3rd man of the D'Angelo family's team. And that bred this 6-man tag street fight. I mean, it was weird because we even saw the New Day actually kind of like come to the aid of 8-10 Down Under when the D'Angelo family were trying to deal with them because they were snitchers. It was quite a weird situation to see those two at least, like, one team helping the other out after we saw the feud for so many months. Kind of weird, just cost the title opportunity after title opportunity and just back and forth. Like I said, it's a bit weird, but I guess there was a lot of misunderstanding in there. But to an extent, there was the 8-10 Down Under was originally attacking the New Day, as far as we're aware. It was originally them, I believe, but it wasn't for anywhere near as long as we believed. To my understanding, the exact dates I don't know. But either way, we've got that entire storyline of how this match came about. So I know it's a long one, but we're there now. This is the Hurt Business dealing with the Creeds later tonight. Or being the Profits dealing with the Creeds later tonight. Oh, jeez, what a mover. I mean, maybe you got to... and then also, I felt like I've just completely forgot to mention that. Of course, if the D'Angelo family win this, the New Day can no longer challenge for those Raw Tag titles as long as the Street Profits are champions. Admittedly, isn't the biggest of threats considering that the after WrestleMania, the draft is happening, and if they get stubbed to SmackDown, they can challenge for those SmackDown tag titles, even if the Profits are champions on Raw. Which we, of course, found out they're going to be the WWE and World Tag Team titles, respectively. I believe the World Tag titles will be Raws, and the WWE tag titles will be in SmackDown, considering that the SmackDown is the WWE brand, but we'll have the WWE Women's title, the WWE Universal title for the men's, and Raw has the Women's World title and just the men's world title, so I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. And plus that's the way around Triple H said it, he just didn't exactly say it word for word like that. But yeah, so be interesting to see if that actually happens. I'm sure it's exactly what the Hurt Business wants. They were like, you'll probably get a big payday from the Hurt Business if you can get it done. So we've got to find out if they can get it done here tonight. In this street fight, as these lot have just been unleashing on each other all match, just all these weapons, and this announce table's been like taken out. Oh jeez, Xavier Woods, sorry, Kofi Kingston, jeez, I've been doing this all night. Getting all the kind of names wrong. Jeez, that chair rises up face, the Crusifino. I know I've been not really focusing too much on the matchup, I do apologise, but I wanted to get in all this story and all just the leading up to this matchup that I could. Just to prove how much this fight means to just people in this matchup, especially the New Day. Biggie, jeez, the sidewalk slam. These lot are just taking it to each other. Oof, well, just the tornado DDT on that ladder, jeez. I don't blame Woods for going for that pin. Crusifino, don't blame him for going in for the save. I think D'Angelo needs it, he looks a bit woozy. But jeez, just look at all the carnage. There's no way this match is going to go on too long, surely. Just all the weapons and everything. Jeez, Stacks' face can now just bounce off that ladder. These matches show careers, ladies and gentlemen. We saw that ambulance match earlier on tonight between Bad Bunny and Kevin Owens. And yeah, I think Owens might be right. I think Bad Bunny might have to cancel his concerts for a bit. But yeah, jeez. Anyways, a little bit of a disagreement there between Kofi and Big E. Maybe they're playing around. I don't know. Maybe a bit forceful. I don't know. Either way, Big E slams that table right into the face. Oh, Tony. Jeez, no. Big E. Oh, God, that military press. Jeez. Oh, Stacks gets... Oh, sorry. D'Angelo gets the shot to the face. And Tony slams down Big E's... Basically, his, like, kidneys or his hips right into that ladder. And Stacks, he's not done right now. Jeez. The kick right to the midsection. And just dropping the knee. Jeez. Oh, Woods has kicked the ladder out of the way. Woods saving Big E from even worse harm. Taking down Stacks. At least momentarily. Like I said, they've had their issues. And then, of course, Tony. Big E was... Sorry, Tony was the one that put Big E through the table on the Go Home Raw. On the press conference. And like Woods, Stacks went for Woods, Crusifino went for Kingston, but to be fair, you could say the tag teams are the good, but at least at the one point was Tony and Stacks on the D'Angelo family because Crusifino wasn't part of the active roster yet, and Woods and Kofi, but you know, was it for the New Day side of things. So they've got their little ties and connections and who's maybe focusing on who more. The New Day going to work. He's all want a drop kick right to Big E. Doesn't quite get all of it, but it's still weirdly turned him inside out at the same time. I think it was just the angle and the force made Big E just do a 180. 1, 2. I think Kingston has just nudged that just enough to get Big E's maneuver enough for G's the drive-by kick by Stacks. Jeez. Kofi gets that triple in paradise to Tony D. As Woods just about fires that shoulder up. Jeez. Drop kick down to Stacks there. Leg drop to Tony D. Crusifino doesn't even know what's going on right now. It's proving it's this first big match stage. I don't blame him. Jeez, Woods getting out of harm's way. Uppercut there by Kingston. Got it right this time. Big E, the splash. Right to Stacks, but Tony's there. And Crusifino fighting off Woods. Big E. Jeez, the chair right to Tony D. Going for that pin. Stacks. Jeez. Oof. Big E. I don't think Big E's done. Oh, Big E wants to send a message. I think he wants to put Tony D'Angelo through that table just like Tony did to him, I think. Jeez. And Kingston now. He's going to go flying over to Stacks. Big E with a belly-to-belly through the table. Jeez. Big E saving Woods there. As Kofi's looking to deal with Stacks all around this announce table here. He's looking to put him on it. Big E picking up Tony D'Angelo for the big ending. Woods with the lost in Woods to Crusifino. Big E barely getting the shot over on Tony. I think he's going to be pinned. Stacks is be able to break free of Kingston, but not enough. I think even if he broke it up, I don't know, Kingston would have stopped him before he got to Woods. But either way, jeez. That is some, not just some justice being held out there against the D'Angelo family, that is for sure.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Maybe the New Day can finally focus on the Raw Tag titles without being hindered in any kind of way. Look at the carnage in the ring. I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but I'm happy for them, honestly. I didn't even realize Woods is busted open. It proves the fight anyways. Thanks for watching part 3, and hopefully I'll see you for part 4.